before we get started, I'd just like to thank you both for coming today for today's therapy session. I know it isn't always easy asking for help if we're coming to therapy, especially if it's marriage therapy or counseling, and I appreciate, again, you guys coming over. Now, let's start off by addressing issues or problems we're having with each other or this relationship of yours, just so I could get see where we need to start off. How about we start with you, Miss Daniela?
Well, I personally feel often ignored, and that my contribution to the house is, again, ignored. I feel like I don't get any attention like we used to before we got married. I feel like I'm being constantly ignored. I would ask him about his day, he would say fine, he would never speak to me, we hardly communicate. Again, I just wish he would acknowledge my input into the household, and that he at least acknowledged me and wanted to spend time with me. I just don't feel like we get that anymore. I do so much for this household, and he just ignores it. He just sits on his lazy ass butt every time he comes home and doesn't even think about me. He doesn't care about me, etc.
Excuse me? What do you mean I don't give you attention? Sure, I might not give you as much attention as before we got married, but I didn't need to work a 9-to-5 job just to keep the bills going and give us food on the table. Sure, I might not acknowledge you, but that's because I'm so tired from having to work all my jobs. I'm so tired and exhausted. Of course I'm not going to be able to spend as much time with you. And I need to take care of myself first. And second of all, how the heck am I supposed to acknowledge so small and tiny and pointless things like a new change of curtains or lipstick? Okay? No one's going to acknowledge that. No one is going to acknowledge that, okay? So, yeah, I admit, I don't give as much attention as before. But can you really blame me for not being able to?
There you go again, being your entitled, navel self. Listen, you're not the only one who's tired in this household, you know. I gotta take care of the kids and the house. Not to mention, speaking of the kids, you do nothing to help around with the kids, okay? I'm in charge. I have to take them to school. I gotta get them lunches. I gotta do all the parent-teachers meetings. I gotta sign all the paperwork which the school gives us. I do so much for the kids. You do nothing. You just sit around and be a lazy ass of a father.
Don't you dare call me out, Dad. I am a great father.
Really? Tell me, what makes you such great of a father then? Huh? Because clearly, I'm not seeing it. I hang out with the kids, and I play with them, and you're doing all the easy bits of parenting. Meanwhile, I'm stuck with all the tantrum, the nightmares, the diaper changes, the doctor appointments. I have to deal with all the dirty work. Meanwhile, you get to have all the fun time and become be the favorite parent for the kid just because they want to give them the sugar cereal.
Because you're too strict with them. You're constantly having them on a schedule. They hardly get time to just be kids. Okay? You're constantly making them do this, and do that, and do this, and do that, have that, do this, do that. You're too strict with them. That's why they prefer me over you.
I am not strict with them, okay? I just care about their well-being, their potential growth, and future, okay? I care about that. Don't you care about that?
I care about their future, but I also care about their present. I want them to have a good childhood. Enjoy it. Okay? But you know what that's like. You dare bring up my childhood. You know how sensitive I am about that. Well, you know how sensitive I am in being called a bad father.
Okay. That's enough of that. Now, why don't we do an activity? Here, I'll be right back.
This fairies business stuff better be working.
Oh, at least we agree on something. Now,
with these sheets of papers, I want you to write about each other. I want you to write about your relationship, mostly the good things, each other, what you like about each other. You can talk a little bit about the negative things, but let's try to keep it mostly positive, alright?
Alright, I guess we could do this.
Sure, I'm fine with this. Alright, now that we have this activity finished, Richard, why don't you start with your letter first?
Well, Daniela. She's the sweetest person and woman I have ever met. Ever. Though when you first meet her, she might seem as a little rude. But, you know, when she comes out of her shell, she's honestly so sweet. And she always has something planned. And whenever I'm feeling lost or unsure, she's always there with a backup plan. And she's always there to support me. I couldn't have a more supportive partner. Though she can be pretty strict and, you know, non-spontaneous. She's honestly the best wife I could ever ask for. She's great with the kids. And I have to admit, she is just more of the parenting than I do, and better mother than any of our children would ever ask for. The way she smiles and, you know, how whenever she tells a joke, she plans it and never parts, but every time she tells a joke by accident, it's always the most memorable. Even after a long day of feeling tired of taking care of the kids in the house, she always thinks about me. Though she can't forget to take care of herself, she does it because she's often too busy taking care of others. Again, I couldn't ask for a better life than another person.
Wow. I don't even know what to say. But thank you for the lovely letter.
Richard. Daniela, why don't we hear about your letter about Richard?
Well, whenever I'm stressing out, driving my head over schedules and planning, Richard is always there to be my anchor. He lets me know when I'm stressed and is always there to make sure I'm not overdoing myself and that I'm not burning myself out. He himself also burns himself out and can be quite the workaholic, but he does it so that way he can feed and care for all of us. Even when working 3 jobs that take up almost the entire 24 hours, he still finds a way to be with the kids. And the way the kids react when they see their father, it just warms my heart. Sitting him back home, they hardly get to see him that much. Though he can be a bit lazy and a tad selfish, he's still there for people he loves. I love how he's the main how I don't know what to say, just how he's the party animal. A party cannot be a party without Richard. And if it is, and if there already is a party, Richard will always find a way to make it 10 times better. He's so sweet. Sweet and understanding when I was feeling the loss of my parents. He was there when we lost our first child. He's always been patient with me, waiting and helping me through my struggles in my past, the struggles I've been having in my marriage. He's the one who reached out for help whenever we needed it. Actually, he's the reason why we even took this therapy session in the first place. And yeah, I have to do it. He's not perfect. Much like how I am myself. Not perfect. But, you know, even with those flaws, I can't help. I can't help but look at him. I'm grateful that I'm trying to get sometimes to be married to be the true father.
Other activity seems to spark something between the two of you, haven't it? Yeah. Doing this reminded the both of us why we love each other. I guess over time we forgot. It's been so busy with our lives, responsibility, and work that we completely forgot about why we ever loved each other in the first place. I can't believe we actually did. I don't want to forget. Ever. I don't want to forget either again. Especially for the kids. I hate to see them. I hate for them to hear us argue. I want this relationship to be men. Same here. That's what I'm here for. And from your guys' responses, I believe that this is going to be soon to be a healthy recovery. And soon, I'm sure your relationship will get back to normal. Now, unfortunately, our time is up for today, so I'll see you guys for next week. Thanks, Doctor. We really owe you one. Yeah, thanks. See you next week.